Hello and welcome to my channel. Ask me a stock and I will cover it for you from a long, medium to short term perspective based on the studies of Ichimoku, which is a Japanese origin study on multi time frame analysis, and Harmonic Trading Patterns, which is derived out of Fibonacci. So, if you would like me to cover a stock for you, do write it in the comment section and I will take it up. Please keep in mind that the stock should be from the large, mid, or small cap segment, no micro cap stocks, please. Now, a disclaimer, this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This is an educational talk purely based on the studies of Ichimoku and harmonic trading patterns. Please do your study carefully and properly before coming to a conclusion on whether you want to trade or invest in this stock. And also, please note, no money has been charged for this. This is absolutely free. Now, today's talk is HDFC Bank, largest private sector bank in India, second largest overall bank with a market cap of 14 lakh 80,762 crores, making it the third largest listed company in the Indian stock exchange. Has a 15% market share in advances, 37% market share in the private sector. The fourth quarter results of 2024-25, which were declared on April 19th, showed a significant improvement in the net interest income, which grew by 10%. The gross net non-provision assets came down from 1.42 to 1.33, which was very good. And also there was a robust deposit growth of 15.8% and a strong capital adequacy ratio at 19.6%. However, there were a few negatives also. There was a very marginal net profit growth in the quarter to quarter, while the year on year saw a 7% growth. The quarterlies was a marginal growth. There was a slower advance growth post the merger with HDFC Limited, and there was a which was at 5.4%, very much below the industry average. While its subsidiary HDB Financial Services reported a 20% drop in profits. Remember, HDFC Bank Financials is more into consumer durable loans and all. So there's a major drop in profit coming there. Now, recently on April 22nd, I had covered Kotak Bank, another large bank. If you can check out the outlook of that, the link is there in the description box. Apart from that, HDFC had covered almost 2 years back. The link to that is also given in the description box. Now let's go and have a look at the charts and try to analyze what lies ahead for HDFC Bank. Now, as usual, I'll start with the highest time frame. In the quarterly charts, you can see again an investor's delight. As per Ichimoku, the stock has only tested the baseline once in 2008 and then again and during the pandemic, just tested it, never violated the baseline. In fact, now also in the last 6 months, when from October till March, we saw selling pressure in the market, HDFC Bank was doing pretty decently well, not getting much perturbed at all. So fantastic performance so far from the bank, with the quarterly chart suggesting 1660 and then 1350 as major lines of support in case there is some sharp sell-off. One can look at as an investor at those levels for value entry. Let's have a look at the monthly time frame and try to further analyze the stock. Now, again, in the monthly, you can see how the stock has done so beautifully well all along above the cloud, never bothered to breach it at all. So, yes, in the baseline does get violated, but the cloud comes and supports the pandemic low. Then during 2024 early, it came down and then just took off from there. The monthly also very well placed right now, with support at 1800 and then at 1660. Let's have a look at the weekly time frame and try to analyze what it is trying to tell us. Now, interestingly, in the weekly time frame, we can see that the stock gave a very good breakout out here. So after a long period of consolidation, you can see out here that there's a decent move. That breakout also saw a pullback happening. So we had a breakout followed by a pullback. This is the breakout, then the pullback, and then again a continuation of trend in HDFC Bank, which is a good sign that more upside likelihood in that case. So the weekly charts, the support is currently at 1850 and then at 1800. 1800 being common to both the monthly as well as the weekly time frame. Let's have a look at the daily time frame to further decode the stock. Now, before I go to further analyze the stock, I would like to tell you that my courses on harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and trading psychology risk management are available. These are made into videos along with PDF, level wise, chapter wise, breaking into small videos, small segments with loads of examples of both bullish and bearish scenarios. Ichimoku and harmonics are available in Hindi as well as in English. For those who are absolutely new to technical analysis, no idea on charts, etc., there is a bonus material which is introduction to charts and a 3-hour video again in small chapters on candlestick theory. Trading psychology and risk management is an extremely important subject which most traders ignore because they give more importance to analysis than trading discipline and risk management. And this is why 90% traders in the country are losing money, as we know that from the SEBI reports. This course is extremely detailed and also includes bonus material, which are number one, different technical studies which complement Ichimoku and harmonics. Number two, relative rotation of sectors, that is, how to identify at any given point which sectors are outperforming, which are underperforming, and accordingly the stocks within the sectors. Number three, at any given stage of the market trend, and also based on your risk appetite at any particular time, which option strategy will work best for you. And fourth, finally, the SWOT analysis, which is a self assessed kit which you will be trained on at any time to evaluate what is your strength, where you should continue to focus on, where is your weakness, where you need to work, which are your opportunities to improvise, and threats, areas in the market which you should not get into. Now, if you want to have a look at the details of the courses, the link is there in the description box. If you have any doubts or queries, you can shoot out an email to me and I will get back to you on it. So now let's go back and analyze the stock. Now, in the daily time frame, as you can see, that there is a bearish harmonic deep crab pattern coming up if the price continues to rise near 2025, 2035. But prior to that, let's try to understand what has the price been doing for so many days. And you can see out here that kind of not going anywhere at all, stuck in a sideways pattern, trying to push its way up from here, because we already discussed that weekly pattern breakout pullback which took place. Now another consolidation happening out here. As per Ichimoku, the daily support comes in at 1920, then 1890, and then all the way here at 1820. This is that gap area in case, due to any negative global trigger on or local negative trigger, any pullback to this gap area would be a good catch for this stock. Ichimoku quite bullish even in this setup. Or one can see a breakout above 1950 for this short-term target out here at 2025. Now the derivative data, futures derivative data of 1 day as well as 5 days is completely flat. There's hardly any price change, and also there is very, very little change in OI, signaling that no great movement either side taking place. In the options data for the May month, which just has 4 more trading sessions, on Friday, we saw 1900 put, seeing a lot of addition and a lot of call unwinding also taking place. See writers also pushing out as the monthly comes to end, and from Monday onwards, the at the money margins will start going up. So people moving away to June series for that purpose. In June, the 1900 put and the 2000 call has the highest ROI at the current juncture. Let's have a look at the 60-minute charts to further try to understand that what could be the possibility in the immediate short term for us. Now, in the immediate short term, as you can see already out here, the stock is completely sideways, not doing anything at all, not doing. So in a narrow range, let it come out of this range for further movement on either side possibility. I am more biased towards the upside for this stock right now. I feel the possibilities because of the pullback in the weekly and then the resumption of trend gives me more of a bullish stand currently in this. Anyway, in the hourly, the support is at 1900, while the resistance is at 1950. Now, for conclusion, for me, the stock, like I've already said, it looks quite bullish to me, mainly because Bank Nifty looks overall in a much better scenario, and HDFC Bank, being its heaviest weight, looks potentially more stronger. So my look at the stock is that any panic dips towards 1890 to, on the downside, I would go, in case there is anything steep, to 1820 is a good opportunity to keep adding. While for momentum traders and breakout traders above 1950, the stock looks good. Like I said, first is the bearish harmonic at 2040. That would be extreme short term, which also tallies with the Ichimoku V price theory target of 2020. Then we have the next one at 2125, and then the final one at 2500. So both short to medium long term, all three in fact, looking very promising for the stock. Only issue, we don't want to see it sustain below 1800. So any pullback till 1820, one should keep in mind 1800 is extremely crucial. If gone, then yes, there could be a lot of pressure on the stock downward till 1600. Otherwise, risk reward looks fantastic for the upside for the stock to me, at least for the time being. Now, I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and index ideas. Until then, all the best with your trading and happy investing.